Ever think about uh how a soda can is made? Or like the shapes on your car's dashboard? It's kind of wild when you realize what goes into it.
Yeah, it's not something most people think about.
But we're holding the results right here. We're
Yeah.
doing a deep dive on stamping press operators today.
Right. It's a whole hidden world.
Totally. And I was curious, so we're using this RoleCatcher guide I found.
Oh, yeah, they have some good stuff. I've seen that.
Yeah, it's packed with all this insider info. It's pretty cool. So basically, these are the folks taking raw metal and like transforming it into the stuff we use every day.
It's impressive, right? The precision and power involved.
Like that they have metal bending powers or something?
It's kind of like that.
Mm.
Imagine these huge presses, some of them weigh tons, and they use them to shape metal with incredible accuracy.
Okay, so we're talking serious machinery here.
Right.
But what's the actual process like? What does a stamping press operator actually do?
So picture this. You have a sheet of metal, right? And they use these specialized tools called dies to press it into a specific shape.
Dies, like giant cookie cutters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for metal,
Whoa, so that's how they get all those intricate details? It's like metal origami or something?
yeah, it's a good way to put it. There's a lot of skill involved, though.
Yeah.
It's not just about the machinery.
Right, gotta have the human touch. So what's the human element?
The guide really emphasizes understanding the properties of different metals.
Yeah.
You need to know how they react to pressure, heat, even the speed of the press. Like take aluminum, for example.
Okay. Aluminum. That's everywhere. Cans, car parts, everything.
Exactly. It's known for being soft and malleable.
So you wouldn't want to mess up with a giant press coming down on you.
You got that right. It's serious business. But the guide mentions how satisfying it is for a lot of people in this field.
Yeah, I bet. Getting to work with your hands, seeing the results of your work, I can see that.
Definitely. And the guide paints a really interesting picture of the work environment, too.
Oh, yeah. What's it like?
Think bustling factory floors, the rhythmic hum of all this machinery, even the occasional shower of sparks.
Sounds kind of intense.
Yeah.
But also kind of cool.
It's definitely got its own vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of the whole career side of things, RoleCatcher doesn't shy away from the money talk.
That's always good to know up front.
Right. They're upfront about the earning potential, which makes sense. It's a skilled trade and it's in high demand.
Right.
But they're also honest about the downsides. Like it could be physically demanding.
Yeah.
And yeah, the work can get repetitive.
Right. Every job has its pros and cons, I guess.
Exactly. It's about finding the right fit. But I appreciate that they don't just stop there. They actually lay out a whole career ladder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can move up.
Yeah. Like you might start by just feeding material into the press.
Hmm.
But as you gain experience, you can get into more complex setups, troubleshooting problems, even leading a team.
So there's room to grow. That's really cool.
Definitely. And the guide talks about how important it is to stay updated on the latest tech, too.
Makes sense. Things are always changing.
Absolutely. Like new materials, new techniques. RoleCatcher even suggests putting together a portfolio of your work.
Wait, really? A portfolio for metalworking? That's a thing.
Apparently. It's a way to show off your skills to potential employers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look what I can do.
That's a great idea.
Right. And they even give tips on how to stand out in the job market. Like how to make your portfolio really shine.
They've thought of everything.
It seems like it. They really emphasize continuous learning, too.
Which makes sense. I mean, you got to keep up with the times.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
not a job where you just do the same thing every day. You need to be adaptable, a problem solver, always learning new stuff.
So it's like you're not just learning the hands-on stuff, but also how to problem solve on the fly.
Yeah, the guide actually talks about troubleshooting as a key skill. Like machines break down sometimes, right?
Didn't happen.
Exactly. Or material might not behave the way you expect it to.
So you got to think fast.
You got it. You can't be afraid to get your hands dirty and figure out what's going on.
It's kind of like being a detective, but with metal.
That's a good way to put it. There's that element of problem solving and figuring things out.
And I bet that's where the real artistry comes in, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're not just following a manual. You're using your knowledge and your experience to create something precise and durable.
And let's be real, the things they make are all around us.
Right.
It's amazing to think something as simple as a soda has this whole process behind it.
It really is. It's like a hidden world, this whole manufacturing side of things.
Totally. We see the end product, but we don't always think about the people who made it happen.
Exactly. And the skills they bring to the table.
And that's why I love these deep dives. We get to uncover that stuff.
Right. It's all about exploring.
Yeah. Like with the stamping press operator, we've gone beyond just the surface level.
We've seen the artistry, the challenges,
Yeah.
the whole career path. It's fascinating.
Totally. And it's clear that it's a job where you really get to, like, shape the world around you.
Literally.
So next time you pick up your phone,
Yep.
or grab a soda, or even just hop in your car.
Take a second.
Yeah, take a second to think about the people who made that happen.
There's a whole hidden world worth recognizing.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And who knows? Maybe this has sparked an idea for someone out there.
Maybe. You never know.
That's right. Until next time, keep those minds churning.
And we'll catch you on the next deep dive.